It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Detroit Pistons. Detroit controls the tap. To Griffin. Jackson. To the outside. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Bledsoe. Over to the right side. Middleton buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Here comes the screen. Jackson to Griffin. Shot clock winding down. Jackson. Bucks have the rebound. To Antetokounmpo. Slam dunk. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Jackson. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Bledsoe shot off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to get great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Pistons ball here. Jackson to Griffin. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Jackson to Drummond. Ah, that's a 24-second violation.
No basket.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
His first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw.
Substitutions.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Dwayne Casey needs a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter.
So we ask that all smoking take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Ish Smith to Luke Kennard. Giannis Antetokounmpo pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Brook Lopez tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
George Hill to Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Screen coming. Ish Smith to Drummond. It's a big finish.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
The Bucks at the controls. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Down for Smith. Off the assist.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Into the game for the Milwaukee.
Antetokounmpo. And he'll head to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
That's the first foul in the
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. DJ Wilson swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Here comes the screen. Kennard. Garson Ilyasova. Huge block. Knocks it down off the step back. The first quarter's complete. The Bucks in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Milwaukee with the basketball. Hill to Adetokunbo. Probing the defense. Short jumper off the mark. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Griffin. Nothing going here on that drive. You've got to get that one to go. To Hill. Has a chance. Shot for Hill. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Jackson with it. Trailing by 14. Screen coming. Down to Griffin. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Old school equals high percentage.
Giannis with it up top. Up a dozen. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Middleton. And it's Griffin there to clear the rebound. It's Detroit's ball. Jackson to Griffin. Giannis Adetokunbo sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Add 2 points to the board.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
To Adetokunbo. Works it. George Hill. To Adetokunbo. Has a look. Jumper's good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe.
Ish Smith to Griffin.
For the Pistons. Number 0, Andre.
Rebound taken by Milwaukee. Bledsoe with the basketball. Lead is 12. Adetokunbo. Nice pass to get things going.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. Ish Smith. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Bledsoe to Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Giannis grabs the board. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Deep left corner. That won't go. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. Jackson with it. His guys down big to Drummond. Giannis Antetokounmpo rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Antetokounmpo. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Here comes the screen. Jackson to Smith. Fires the three. No good. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Smith cleans it up. Offensive board.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 24, Pat Connaughton. Subbing in for Detroit, number 5, Luke Kennard.
19-footer at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Bucks dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Pistons did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Detroit Pistons.
Game track. Field goals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They definitely have some adjustments to make for the second half.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo showed off his timing and athleticism with a lot of blocks. The defense he put on display requires the kind of effort that fans love to see from their team.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Middleton. Bledsoe shot misses. Jackson with it. Down a bundle. Screen coming. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, Reggie Jackson, not much more the defense could have done. Hits the contested 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Antetokounmpo. Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Knocked loose. Bucks have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Eric Bledsoe, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming. Jackson to Drummond. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo.
I got him. Here we go.
Another chance. Another shot stays out. Brook Lopez with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Rebound pulled down by Giannis. Deep 2 there, won't go. Bucks at the controls. To Bledsoe.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Lopez. From the outside, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Griffin.
2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Offensive board. And a chance coming up at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Misses the first. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 5, Luke Kennard.
Hey, switch. I got him.
Jackson.
Knock it down, baby. I got rebound.
Here's a chance from long range. It's Middleton with the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. And scores. Strong take.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Jackson. Lets it fly from long range. Cleans it up. Slams it home on the putback. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
The Pistons are now serving a penalty. For the Bucks.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots, shooting 75% so far tonight. First one, counted. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Pistons have it. Jackson. Reggie Jackson, 3 for 6 now.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Bledsoe. A drive, but he can't get it to go.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Got to get through the screen. Get through it. Get through it.
Around the perimeter. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks in command of this one. Pistons basketball here to start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together some kind of 10-0 run to get back in this ballgame, but this is when an opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
Bledsoe. To George Hill. Has a chance. Hill can't connect. Jackson with it. The deficit now up to a dozen. To Griffin. And draws contact. Andre Drummond going to the line to shoot 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Andre Drummond at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Bledsoe at the basketball. His team leads it by 10. Here comes the screen. Almost, but no good. Jackson with it. His guys trail by 10. Here comes the screen. Reggie Jackson, defended by Connaughton. Kennard to Jackson. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. And abuses the rim. Big finish for Andre Drummond.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Bledsoe with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. Here comes the screen. And he finishes at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Pistons going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 14, Ish Smith. Stepping in for the Bucks. Number 22, Chris Middleton.
To Drummond. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Nothing going here on that drive. Ish Smith to Drummond. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Bucks at the controls. Hill. Here comes the screen. To Lopez. George Hill. Andre Drummond snatching it out of the air. Lopez.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Pistons. Number 1, Reggie Jackson.
Oh, look out! Blake Griffin! Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Bledsoe. Pistons ball here. Takes stock of the floor. Griffin to Reggie Jackson. To Luke Kennard. Griffin. He buries it.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down and help. Quick skip passes equal 3s in the bank.
Giannis with it up top. Up 5. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Goes to the right side. Has a look. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's now 5 for 6. Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 3, George Hill.
Ish Smith
Subbing in for Detroit.
to Jackson.
6.
Ish Smith. Bucks basketball. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Able to convert on both free throws. To the basket goes Jackson, but a shot won't fall. The Bucks claim victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being too aggressive on defense, and sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Pistons didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Detroit Pistons.
Game track. Blocks.
The Milwaukee Bucks did an incredible job defensively in this game, particularly with their shot blocking. They were able to consistently apply pressure, not just with the hand in the face, but with the hand on the ball.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.